There's something I said in another video about this lady who was a psychologist who went into a huge conference room, and there was a bunch of people in there, and she had a glass that was half full. She walked around the conference room, and then she came back up, she put the glass of water on the podium, and then she asked on the microphone, how much do you think this glass of water weighs? Well, everybody started guessing physical weight, right? And she goes, okay, so people are like 8 ounces, 12 ounces, and she goes, really, the physical weight doesn't matter. I can hold this glass of water like this. 10 seconds, I'm fine. 1 minute, I get a little cramp. 10 minutes, I start to cramp more. If I do it for 20 minutes or an hour, I'm going to have shooting pains down my arm. And it's going to become so heavy that I can't hold it. And her relation to this topic was life and stress is like the water. You carry with you the things that are going to create your own burden. So if you are burdened down and feeling oppressed, it's a decision. You've made a decision to allow that to overrun you, to overtake you. And just like holding that glass of water, you have to put it down.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am Ryan Keys, your host with Spirituality with a Spin, and that was the Rolling Stones, I Can't Get No Satisfaction. I've tried, and I try, but I can't get no... I'm not going to sing, that'll make you run. Then you'll be like, this guy's singing, I am out of here. I don't know why this popped up in my feed all of a sudden. What is this about? This twin flame, this soulmate, this life partner, this spiritual stuff on my screen. Who is this man? He's fixing to sing a Rolling Stones song and kill it. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to talk about one of the biggest things that is affecting us today. One of the things that is affecting you in your karmic situation, in your karmic involvement. We are the very fabric of what will make our success. We are the very fabric of our own freedom. We are the very design of our daily life. So you're looking for your twin flame. You're looking for your love, life partner, the person that's going to complete you. You're looking for your Jerry Maguire moment. Well, I'm trying to get you to that moment where you meet that magnificent person and that person says to you, thank you. You add to my life. I don't know what I would do without you. I can't see my life without you. You are the one, the sun to my moon. You're going to go through a lot of shit before you get to that point, let me tell you. Even in a twin flame situation, if you believe that is your twin flame and you believe that is the extension of your soul, if you believe that is a soul portion of yourself, you got a lot of work to do. Got a lot of work to do. Let's get to it. Let's get on that work before you get to the moment where that phone rings and says, I have found you. Find yourself first. Find yourself first and understand everything that you've ever heard is about to be rattled and shaked. Karma, karmic. You are with a karmic twin right now. How is that so, Ryan? Wait. Whoa. What are you talking about? That's my twin flame I'm with. It's still a karmic twin. Let's skew the lines and the brands and the boundaries. Let's skew it for a second. Do you learn from that person? Are you making decisions daily with that person? Is that person directly affecting you and everything you do? That's karma, right? So that's karmic. This person is part of your daily decision-making process. That is deciding. That is cause and effect. That is an evolution of soul, my friends, as an evolution of self. Day-to-day decision-making, whether you do or you don't, that is the decision. You are making that daily no matter who you're with. Whether you're with your parents and you're going to school, whether you are a single person and you're going to go on a date, whether you're going to have sex that night. That is a day-to-day decision. Everything you do is karmic. Everything is karma. Everything is your dharma. You give the respect that you expect. You love as you want to be loved. You treat others as you want to be treated. I can't love you unless you show me the real you. You can't love me unless I show that to you. If I know I have things that are skeletons in my closet, if I don't clear those out, that shit's not going to get clean. So I got to focus on my own shit. Before I can build the walls of this house and put a roof on it, I got to build a foundation that will rival the foundations before. The stronger I build it, the better my house will stand when the storm comes. Because there will be a storm. Always there is a storm. There is always a point where you have to compromise. There's always a moment when you have to face something in reality. There's always a fix that has to be done. But you will fix it much faster and much more fluid if your foundation is strong. Let's give it a shout out. So first, I want you to see yourself. Part of seeing yourself, part of building a foundation is seeing the true you, presenting your authentic self. Now, who the hell is authentic anymore, any day? How can you be authentic when you got all these things that I should be better, I should have done better, I should be something else that I'm not? In a world of self-sabotaging, in a world of self-evolution, in a world of self-ego, see me, selfie, so what? We need to learn to make the ego work for us, not against us. We need to learn to understand the psyche instead of debilitating ourselves by trying to sit back and watch other people be happy. So, the I should be better syndrome. Do you know what that is? I hear people, I get emails. I can't believe I'm 30. I can't believe I'm 40. I can't believe I haven't done this in my life. I can't believe I haven't done that. I can't believe my child's not doing this. I can't believe I didn't do that. I can't believe this relationship is that way. I assumed that I would be this before. I can't believe that I haven't gotten to that place yet. Everything is a yet. Everything is about judgment. Everything is judging yourself. Everything is being too hard on yourself. Even Lao Tzu says, when you realize there's nothing lacking, the whole world is belonging to you. When you realize there's nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. Why? Because when you understand that you are enough, when you understand that you have enough, when you understand that you bring everything you need to the table, shit gets real. When you begin to see your own answers inside, man, you are making daily decisions on the download. When you understand every day you wake up different, and every day is a different decision, and every decision needs to be made that day. And even if you do not make it, it is made. The law of cause and effect, my friends, the karma, the karmic life that lives in all of us, the cause and effect, hermetic principle. You plant an apple seed, you get an apple tree. You go to the apple tree, you're going to eat an apple. You plant an orange tree, you're going to get an orange tree. And I feel one of the secrets into facing this issue is to remember you created the rules that you live by. Society has rules that are extraneous that deal with social karma. Society has laws, but you create your own set of rules as well. So those objectives are real to you. Those habits put you into a habitual state. If you are repeating mistakes because you're not learning from them, that is you. If you are going to the doctor and you're sick because of diet choices, because of lifestyle choices, you put the rules into effect in your life. You created them. So stop and breathe and understand that you are receiving what you're giving to yourself. Here's the beauty of all of this. Don't alienate yourself. Do not try to put yourself into a place where I've effed up, I screwed up, I'm down the rabbit hole, I can't get out. No. This is a universal issue, universal consciousness. This is happening to all of us. 99% of the people that you see in your daily life don't think they're good enough. They think they could do something better. They don't believe in themselves enough. That's why ego is so rampant. We're trying to learn to see ourselves through the eyes of other people. Am I guilty? Frickin' hell, yes, I'm guilty. Me not putting videos on YouTube and resorting back to my podcast where it's more audio, I'm keeping my ego in check as much as I can to deliver information in a way that I see fit. I'm delivering information because I've got a culmination of information from helping people over all the years, and I just decided it was my passion to help other people, so I'm presenting it. This is about information. This is about a message. This isn't about who's giving it. That's why I do it the way I do it. Then you have to understand, are you telling yourself the truth? If you're lying to yourself, we all lie to ourselves about certain things, but if you're lying to yourself, come on. You're hurting the one person that can help you. Did you hear what I said? If you're lying to yourself, you're hurting the one person that can help you. And don't be too tough on yourself. We all do it. There was a survey that came out. What did they say? There's like if 8 out of 10 people steal a pen from work, take something inadvertently. This is a problem that is plaguing all of society. Does it make it right? No. Does it mean that you can sit back and not address it? You can if you choose to, but I would say ultimately if you don't, you'll continue to resonate in the same place that you are. You'll continue repeating the same mistakes that you're doing. You'll continue to live in the state of karma, and karma will be, in essence, your dharma, because you will have to, every decision you make will be karmic, and you'll continue to live in a karmic circle. At the end of the day, it's not about how much money you've saved. It's not about how valuable your education is. It's not about how many girls check you out. It's not about that. What is the real essence, the real truth of the situation is the foundation you're building your future on. That foundation is the very foundation of yourself. How you see yourself, how you approach the world by that method in which you see yourself. If you're allowing abuse, if you're allowing cycles, if you're allowing things to be repeated because you are just not addressing them and you're lazy, shame on you. If they're repeating because you don't know how to get your head out of the sand, that takes technique, that takes work. You're not going to be able to run a 6-minute mile if you've been sitting on the sofa for 6 years. You can work your way up to it. You got to work. You got to put the work in. You got to do it. You got to look for the lessons. You got to look for the lessons, and you got to face that fact. You got to tell yourself the truth. Face that hardcore reality. And that's what the twin flame phenomenon has actually come into a place of being. That's why I said the last show, you are the twin within. You are this source seeking balance in itself. And then you will get the complementary situation where you have that person that is balanced as well. And then you're going to start to do external balancing between a man and a woman, or vice versa, this female-male energy, however you want to dictate that. But you're going to go into this way of awareness, of understanding. That starts within yourself. If you do not approach that, if you do not start building that foundation of yourself, you're not going to be able to be fruitful in your quest for looking for the twin flame that you are seeking, or the soulmate you are seeking. A relationship is based on foundation. Like the Bible says, do not build your house on sand, build it on a rock. Your house means your temple. Your temple is yourself, how you see yourself, how the world sees you. These are very important. These are lessons in possibility. These are lessons in practice. These are practical lessons in how you apply yourself. Wake up. When you wake up, tell yourself that you love yourself. If there's things about you that you don't like, look at those and see if those are you scrutinizing yourself too much? Are you being overly judgmental? Are these realistic? Are these things that you see in yourself that are flaws? Are they fixable? Is it something that you've done because you failed yourself? Or is it something that is just out of the scope? Like if you're like, I'm 5'2" and I just hate it. Well, shit. I mean, okay, you can wear heels, but you can't fix that. Let's talk about foundation. Let's not talk about the things that are out of the scope of what we can do. You're not going to be a superhero. You can save people, but you're not going to be a superhero. You don't have to be a genius to change your life and other people's. Are you nagging yourself more than you're helping yourself? Are you dealing in bad self-talk? Are you talking down to yourself? I have a phrase that I always like to say. It's my own thing. Be careful what you say, because your DNA is listening, right? Your body is listening to what you say. That's why I love neuro-linguistic programming. That's why I love some of these other techniques that are out there. These techniques are strong techniques. They're readily available for free on the internet. All of these things that you want to do to fix yourself are out there for free. If you're seeking a source to help you, you've got family, friends, you've got people around you. There's sources. Look for that deep answer inside of yourself. If you want an unbiased opinion, generally you're going to have to pay for that, or you can go to a counseling service. You can go to those. If you want relationship counseling, or if you want intuitive counseling, if you want date counseling like I do, that's something that I provide, but I have to charge you for it. Why? Because it's a service. I provide it. I have to eat. Now, if you want to go to a psychologist, if you want to go to a therapist, if you want to go to a family counselor, if you want to go to those places, they will charge you as well. But if you really dig deep down into the internet, you can find services that do all of these things for free. But if you're at a place in your life when you can afford that, then the exchange of money is irrelevant. What kind of evidence are you putting forth in your case to change? Look for the lesson. The lesson is going to help you in life. A karmic twin is a teacher. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. I love that phrase. I'll say it time and time again. I'll say it over and over in many shows. Never a master, always a student. Okay? We are always a student of life. We are always learning every step of the way. There is no master that doesn't learn. Even the Dalai Lama himself learns every day. Tools, tips to raise your levels of awareness, building your foundation, understanding that the twin flame situation is going to start within. That was my last show, big show on that. Today's show focused on understanding the true technique of what karma is and how karma affects you. So let's talk about really quick before I end this show. There's some ways that you can change your life with karma, which will change your life and how you see it. Number one is live purposefully. Set clear intentions. Don't be afraid to go after goals, but make sure your goals are good for you. Make sure those goals are good for other people. Understand that fulfillment doesn't start just by fulfilling yourself, because you have to be able to sleep at night. Giving equates living. So when you're giving of yourself, when you're learning and understanding the karma and the karmic wheel and social karma, then you're going to start moving up and start having a better place of inner peace. And as I've told you, I'm a Christ-conscious Buddhist, so I believe in Buddhism and the techniques that are evolving. Buddhism is a philosophy, how to live. The universe is going to send the experiences that are going to match the energy you're investing. If you're with a karmic twin right now, the energy you're investing is a direct result. So if you want to change, you have to change. That's why I started my 365-day Change My Life Challenge. You can start it too. It's free. All you do is nudge yourself into the now, being present in every possible way, doing something different every day, something little. It doesn't have to be big. But that little change equates opportunity for the universe to open doors, for God to open a door, a doorway, a small crack in the door so you can start to see change. So you're starting to let change come into your life and not come in as a big wind of chaos. So it builds slowly, not in this big way. One of the other ways in helping your karma, helping your attitude, helping you change the way you see yourself is helping those that are less fortunate than you, opening your eyes to those things that are around you. Like I said, you can go for the third eye development. You can clear that pineal gland all you want. You can elevate into those higher levels. You can go 5D, but I'm telling you, you're missing the foundation. You get up into those clouds, you're going to blow away, my friend. Start looking with the two eyes God gave you. Look around before you open a third eye. Help people. Help create good karma in this world. Live a better life. Don't live a life that's wasted. And when you get older, you're like, wait, what did I do with my life? Why doesn't anybody like me? Why doesn't anybody want to be around me? I don't even know what love is. I've lived this roller coaster and I haven't even yet found love. Well, in order to find love, you have to give love. Correct? Am I correct? I'm telling you like it is. Help people. Meditate. And let me just say, compassion and kindness is going to go a long way in the karmic twin situation. The false twin, as you want to call it, is a karmic opportunity, a karmic lesson to exercise your passion, your kindness, and your compassion. It's practice makes perfect, so you're able to practice before you meet that person that you want to be with the rest of your life. You're able to take lessons learned and apply those to clear past events. If you want to say you're clearing past lives, that's fine, but there's plenty of shit in this life that you have to clear, my friend, without going back into other lives. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of shit to clear in this life without having to pile in stuff from the past life. And I'm only telling it like it is because I'm speaking from my own place. I got into this whole YouTube thing to practice what I'm preaching, right? I got tired of settling for second best with myself. I got tired of putting myself into a place where I was always pissed off, always upset, always thinking that I was secondary, never allowing love in my life because I wasn't loving myself. I'm not going to do that any longer. I don't want you to do that any longer. You need to focus on the big picture. The big picture is if that twin flame comes into your door, into your step, your soulmate walks up to your doorstep and says, hey, I'm here. And you haven't worked on your shit. You haven't worked on your karma. You haven't processed things from your past. You're repeating cycles. You're repeating dangerous cycles of destruction. It's not going to change because they just walked up and said, hi, I'm your soulmate. I'm right here. I'm your twin flame. I'm in front of you. That's not the magic elixir. That's actually going to add more shit to your storm. Because they're bringing a mirror and they're saying, hey, you know what? Hi, how you doing? Look at this. This is you. You see you? Here you are. What do you like about yourself? What do you don't like about yourself? What are you doing right now? So do all that work prior. Let's build a foundation. Let's remember the big picture. There's a series of uncontrollable things that have happened to you. Yes. There's events that have happened to you that you couldn't change. Yes. But those events are illusions in the big scheme of things. How you interpret life today is your way. So what you do with the past, it doesn't matter. Redefining the past, jumping into the past, allowing the past to come forward to the present, that's bullshit. You don't need to solve anything in the past. You need to start solving it right now. What are the effects of the past? That's what we need to know. You have a hard time receiving a compliment today. You have a hard time loving someone today. You have a hard time establishing those love languages by Gary Chapman. You're not able to make time in your schedule. You're not able to hug someone. You're not able to kiss passionately. You're not able to see yourself and enjoy seeing you. You're not able to allow someone to touch your belly because you're insecure. Those are things today. It doesn't matter if it's because when you were a kid you got this, or when you were a teenager someone punched you in the face. That shit is irrelevant. You don't have to solve that punch in the face from when you were 16. You don't have to solve, you got stood up at 21 and it was humiliating. You don't have to stop. Those things don't matter what you solve in the past. What matters is right now, this moment. Every day is a decision. You wake up different every day. Come on, see that. We're building a foundation on a rock. We're not putting the walls up until we get everything right, until we get everything ready. And if you're already hip deep in a relationship, if you already are with your soulmate, or if you're already with your twin, this is going to help you not to get that runner chaser shit going. Because I believe that people cross your path for purpose. So if someone is in your life and they're here and they're established to do that, then wake up, let it be something that's going to be meaningful. Work today on you so that tomorrow is going to be better. All the work you put in today will pay off tomorrow. That is evident. That's the law of cause and effect. That's the law of reaping and sowing. If you put the effort in right now, it's going to pay you back. If you push it till tomorrow, it's not going to do anything. I'm helping people nonstop 7 days a week. I'm involved in the medical field. I'm involved in everything that I'm talking about, and I'm doing it. I'm pushing the envelope. My problems, I need to make more time for me. I need to make more time for loving myself. I need to be able to allow myself to be loved and put myself in a place of that. That's what I'm working on. I'll tell you what the hell I'm working on. I'm not ashamed. I'm working on having less ego. That's why I don't put my face in the video. That's why I feel more comfortable doing audios and podcasts and going that route. Because I like it to be right there raw with me. I don't want to be about image. I will put some videos up, but I'm dealing with my own karmic shit, and that's why I'm here, to help you see that we're doing it together. That's why I say this is a community. That's why I say it's important that you understand we're working on this together, side by side. This is spirituality with a spin. We're spinning that shit to a new level, a level of interaction, a level where you are also creating your own path, where we're taking life lessons and we're learning side by side. If I learn something that can help you, I'm going to tell you. If you learn something that can help me, you tell me. If you ever feel I'm being egotistical and full of shit, you send me an email and you say, Ryan, you're being egotistical and full of shit. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to listen to what you have to say. I'm going to apply that. If I feel that it's right, if it resonates within myself, I'm going to apply that. I'm not here to do something that is against the stream of making someone better. Is my time worth money? Yes, it is. Is your time worth money? Yes, it is. Unfortunately, money is something that is established by society that gives us value, but it means dick shit. Pardon my French. It doesn't mean anything. Money doesn't mean a thing when it comes to the value of who you are. Respect that. The big picture is you want to be happy, you want to be in love, you want to feel fulfilled. You want inner peace. Happiness is just the taste of the cake. Happiness just is like something on icing on the cake. It's like having an accessory. The real meat of this whole thing is about having inner peace, content in who you are, waking up ready to face the day, getting a good night's sleep because you know that you did everything that day that was going to make that day the best it could be. Karma is important. Karmic twins are important. And a twin flame soulmate is still going to be karmic. So now we got that covered thoroughly. Thank you for all your questions about this. I hope this answers those questions for those people. If this is a repeat from the past shows, I apologize. I'm just trying to get things on the same page. I got hundreds of questions on this topic. That's why I'm addressing it with a show. And then get equipped, because Sunday we're going to talk about sex. Are you ready for sex on Sunday? Let's talk about it. All right. I'm going to close out. I'm going to read you something that I wrote. I'm a writer. I am a spoken word poet. I do those as well. This is something that people have been encouraged, and they wanted to hear some things that I've written. Are you ready? Hold on, and then we're going out with a bang. No color, no creed, just all of us freed. Plant the seed. Let's sign a new deed. Future undying. Yeah, only if we're trying. Too bad most of us are lying. It's only going to leave us crying. Yet we can forget. On your mark, get set. How can we ever regret? Don't fret. There's a purpose why we've all met. A group, a troop, a tribe with a new vibe. One with the earth redefining self-worth. One voice. Why? Because ultimately we have no choice. So let rejoice. Shout as loud as you can. We're not moving. This is our final stand. Hippies, yuppies, gold ring guppies. Titles are lies. They're used as a disguise. Wake up and realize. Open your eyes. Refuse. We're too many to lose. Power in number. Yet we still slumber. Yell, scream, paint a new dream. You know what I mean. If the world dies, I guess there'll be no surprise. We do too. Not just me, not just you, all of us. All of us will be turned back to dust. So this change is a must. Now drop your guard and let's learn to trust. Stand up and face together. We will do this. It is a must. Peace, light, and love. I will see you on the other side.